this is Fact Wars episode 15.
And this week we're going to be talking about testicle transplants,
A sex school.
and dinosaur chickens.
And you also see me do a very horrible challenge. It smells absolutely horrible. Oh, no, I'm not having it now. So stay tuned to watch it.
Here we go. Fact number 10. Are you ready, mate?
I'm ready.
Marathon from Hell.
Yep.
The Marathon des Sables is a 155-mile, 6-day marathon through the Sahara Desert. And Mauro Prosperi was in 4th place when a sandstorm hit. Despite not being able to see, he kept running anyway during the 8-hour storm. Not advisable. He got lost and ended up all alone, and after 36 hours he ran out of food and water. He did the inevitable, started drinking his own urine. Okay, tough times. He found a colony of bats in an abandoned shrine, killed them, and drank their blood to stay alive. He began to despair. You know, he's thinking it's all over, he's going to take his own life. He'd rather die like that than starve to death. So he slits his wrists, but he's so dehydrated that his blood is too thick to actually, you know, run out of his body. Okay? So he saw that as a sign to keep going. He ate raw snakes and lizards on the way, and on the 8th day, he found an oasis and people who told him he was now in Algeria. So he ran from Morocco to Algeria by accident. 4 years later, he re-entered the race and completed it. So he conquered it.
A couple of things, John.
Go on then, mate.
He seems like an idiot. Why did he not just stop running when the sandstorm hit? If you can't see in front of you, you stop running, you stop driving. This idiot, your fact is there.
Why? Whoa. The point is he was so dehydrated that when he cut his own wrist, he couldn't even bleed.
So he couldn't even do that right.
Wow.
Fact number 9.
Let's do it.
Adverts aimed at aliens, John.
Okay.
Okay, so in 2008, the Doritos Broadcast Project invited the UK public to create a 30-second video clip that could be beamed out to the universe. So the winner of the competition was a 25-year-old Matt Bowen. The advert was broadcast over a 6-hour period from the ISCAP European Scatter Radar Station in the Arctic Circle.
Okay.
The signal was directed at a star in the Great Bear constellation similar to our own. The advert features a tribe of Doritos escaping from a pack and sacrificing one of their own to the god of salsa. What I'm essentially saying in this fact is Doritos are already starting to market to aliens.
And has it worked?
Well, sales have gone up.
The sales have gone up, it says have gone up with the Great Bear constellation. You know, I'll give it 100 years to see what happens.
100 years times,
Sales will be through the roof.
Exactly. So there you go. First advert aimed at aliens.
Okay, fact number 8.
Number 8.
Jungle escape. Okay. Luis Marina was 3 years old when she was kidnapped in Colombia by a street gang. Okay. Eventually they took her to a jungle and she was abandoned. Okay, well thankfully the jungle was inhabited by monkeys. She managed to survive by copying how they live, eating fruits and roots and living in the trees. So she's a bit like Tarzan. Okay. After a year or two living like this, she was spotted by a local family who took her in but treated her as a slave. As she got older, she managed to alert the local community to how she was being treated. She was rescued again and raised by a normal family this time. Okay. She's now in her 60s and she's married, living as a housewife to an English church organ player. She's written her memoirs, which are basically the life story of Tarzan.
Fact number 7, prohibition poisoning.
Go on, Dave.
Yet again, the Americans are poisoning their own people.
Conspiracy?
On Christmas Eve 1926, hospital staff in New York City counted 60 people with alcohol poisoning. 23 were pronounced dead in the next 2 days. Doctors were accustomed to alcohol poisoning in the prohibition due to all the bootlegging conditions. But this outbreak was a little bit different, John.
Federal officials had become frustrated at people ignoring the rules of the prohibition and ordered the poisoning of industrial alcohols manufactured in the US, such as ethanol, which was still legal to buy at this time. Not knowing that the industrial alcohol had been tainted, bootleggers used it to make their homebrew and unwittingly poisoned their customers. It's estimated that this poison killed over 10,000 people.
So basically what was happening, John, they were poisoning their own people in order to just essentially treat them a lesson.
Fact number 6. Dinosaur chickens. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You should be. Scientists from Yale and Harvard have successfully grown a dinosaur snout on a chicken embryo in a laboratory.
Oh, what, sorry?
Laboratory.
No.
A lab.
Yeah.
When they suppressed these genes, the beak structure reverted back to its ancestral state with short, rounded bones instead of elongated, fused beaks that bird skeletons have. They're basically reverse engineering chickens into dinosaurs. The dinosaur snouts the chicken embryo would have closely resembled that of a velociraptor, you know, from Jurassic Park.
I know Jurassic Park.
You know, he loves it. Chickens are quite closely related to velociraptors.
Have you just made that up?
Possibly.
Fact number 5, sex school. The world's first international sex school has opened and claims to teach its students how to be better lovers using a hands-on approach, John.
Thanks for the demonstration there.
Swedish-born headmistress Yola Maria Thompson says anyone over the age of 16 can enroll at the world's first college of applied sexuality.
Okay.
However, the price of being a better lover comes to about $2,000, John. You will live in a mixed dorm room and are expected to practice as homework.
Wow, okay. What do they teach you there?
Sex.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Physical sex ed.
Just boning each other.
Well, don't look at me when you say that.
How hands-on is hands-on?
Rock bottom, hands on.
Nothing's off limits.
Boom, rock bottom. Anything goes at sex school.
I should be teaching at the sex school.
Would you go to John's sex school?
Will anyone come to my sex
Because
school?
I wouldn't. Maybe we should send John to sex school. So if everyone chips in $1,
That's our Kickstarter.
that's a Kickstarter. Let's send John to
I'm
sex
going
school.
to Vienna. Sing Vienna, yeah?
What is Vienna?
Oh, Vienna!
No, let's not do that.
Just done it.
Right, whatever. Next fact.
Fact 4. Are you ready? Fact 4 on Fact Wars. What are you doing? Fact 4.
It's fact war, it's not fact.
What are you doing?
It's war.
Fact 4. Fact War. Testicle transplant.
Let's go.
Best segue ever. Dr. Leo Stanley, you're on board. He was a surgeon at San Quentin Prison, 1913 to 1951. During this time, he performed a wide variety of experiments on the inmates. Over 500 of these experiments involved testicular implants, where Stanley would take the testicles out of executed prisoners and surgically implant them into living prisoners. He believed that criminals committed crime because they had low testosterone. So the extra testosterone provided by the extra testicle of executed men would help make them better people. When he didn't have access to dead human testicles, he attempted to implant the testicles of rams, goats and boars into living prisoners instead, all in an attempt to make them better people. He did this by smashing the animal testicles into liquid, which was injected into the patient's abdomen. By 1940, he had also convinced 600 prisoners to be sterilised in a move to stop the spread of undesirable genes. Okay, so this guy is a crackpot.
I'm going to be honest with you, John. We have researched some pretty dark shit. That is probably the most weirdest fact I think I have ever heard. How did you come across this fact?
Internet.
What did you type into Google to...
Maybe I typed in weird science experiments.
Was it?
Yeah. Let's stick to that.
Are you sure you weren't looking for a testicle transplant yourself and this story come about?
Why do I want a testicle transplant?
Because your balls are too small. Fact number 3, the Asian unibrow. In some parts of Asia, the unibrow is considered highly attractive. Do you find it attractive, John?
It's not in my personal taste.
Really? Oh.
Each to their own.
I thought that right.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it?
Here we go, shout out. In Western countries, women pluck their eyebrows to assume a neat shape, you know? In the small Central Asian nation of Tajikistan, the unibrow is considered to be beautiful and natural. If you don't have naturally bushy brows, you can use a local leafy herby product called Uzma, ground up to paint eyebrows on.
Nice.
So the unibrow has become known as a symbol of feminine beauty and purity.
Are you a fan of the unibrow?
I love the unibrow.
There's a person there that likes the neckbeard?
Nobody likes a neckbeard.
No one likes
Every single comment on the video is, John, get rid of the neckbeard.
Thanks, neckbeard.
If there's a country that finds neckbeards attractive, can you please get in touch with us? Because we will send John there and he can do a report on it.
I'll open up a sex school, mate. Fact number 2.
Go on.
Pigeon acids. Every year China celebrates its public holiday National Day by releasing pigeons.
Okay.
So far so good. But last year the Chinese government was so paranoid about terrorist attacks occurring during the celebrations that they performed anal checks on all 10,000 of the pigeons, looking for suspicious objects. Members who organised the pigeon release had to examine the wings, tail, anuses and legs of each pigeon for bombs and video recorded the process.
Did they find anything?
No, it was all clear.
It was all clear?
All clear.
That's a bit weird though. Like,
I mean, it's a bit weird that they would think that terrorists are going to attack using pigeon anuses.
Fact number 1. Pizza police. Woman rescued by Pizza Hut app. Cheryl Treadaway and her 3 children in Florida were being held hostage by her boyfriend. He had a large knife and wasn't letting any of them leave the house. Cheryl thought a 911 call would easily be overheard by her boyfriend, so she managed to convince her boyfriend to let her order some food for the hungry children. So she placed a pizza order from her smartphone and used the comments section to ask for help. Luckily, the manager of the restaurant recognised her as a frequent customer and took her plea seriously. Her order read, 911 hostage help, get 911 to me. The police arrived at the location and within 20 minutes the mother and the 3 children were safe and sitting down tucked into a delicious slice of pizza with the police. There you go, modern technology saving the day.
I lost last week's episode of Fact Wars, so I'm going to have to do a lovely dirty pint.
A dirty pint consisting of Marmite, Coke, milk, Red Bull and soy sauce. Let's do it.
Thanks for voting. It smells absolutely horrible.
Oh, great.
Oh, no, I'm not having it now.
Use your own finger then.
Hurry up. Keep going.
More?
No, it's not.
All the way to the top?
No. Half a pint, you said?
That's brown. Out of all the challenges you could have picked, you picked this one. Dirty pint! Done.
That's disgusting.
You done enough yet?
I've done enough, mate. So,
Do you want to finish it?
I'm not fucking finishing it. I can taste it on the tash, mate. It's horrible. Alright, so next week, guys, make sure you vote Team Dave, and I'll do a fucking dirty pint for him.
What? Vote Team John. Best fight wins.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.